Thank you to everyone who made a video trying to buy my $35,000 VINwiki cheap Lamborghini. We're so excited that Hannah from Arkansas has won. She's gonna buy the car right now. And for some reason, she really wanted to come pick it up the very next second. And so they drove overnight and they picked up the car this morning and they are headed on a road trip. But here's Hannah to explain what's gonna happen.
So hey, I'm Hannah. I'm an occupational therapist and I work in a pediatric facility for children with disabilities. Every day I get to work with kids who may not be able to write, walk, talk, and different things like that. And so it is such an honor and a privilege to be able to be here. And I'm so excited about the Lambulance and our plans for the future. We have plans to be able to involve the kids and see the smiles on their faces and all of the things that they are going to get to enjoy with this Lambulance. It's a pediatric facility, so they have like a daycare, it's a preschool, and then we have outpatient services. So kiddos come to the preschool and they're there all day, that they go home in the afternoon with their families. And then we have outpatients. So some of those may be more medically fragile and they come in and then they'll go back to whatever facility they're in or their homes. So we can see kids anywhere from birth to age 21, and so it's long term. So a lot of kids, we start when they're very young, and then they will continue in therapy until they're old enough to be able to do the goals that we've started working on as a child. Every year we do have what we call Transportation Week, and so the kids love when ambulances and police cars and fire trucks get to come, and so we thought it would be really cool to be able to bring exotic cars and tie that in with the ambulance theme as well. So we have lots of plans for this Lambulance, and if you would like to follow us on Instagram or on YouTube, we'll be updating our status throughout the process of getting the car ready and all the activities that we do with it. So we've had a company reach out to us about doing a wrap for the car, and we're so excited about that. We are absolutely going to do an ambulance theme, and we haven't gotten everything figured out yet, but we're thinking about light bar and any ambulance things we could use to make it more like an ambulance. So my fiance actually is a big exotic car fan, and so he has had a lot of experience with working with exotic cars and different areas like that. My passion is for the kids and for the medical field, and so when we got together, we were able to combine those two fields into the perfect combination there, the Lambulance, where we have the exotic car and we have the medical field where we're going to be able to make a difference in people's lives. So obviously as a therapist, I don't make millions of dollars, so I could never afford an exotic car on my own. So when we saw the $35,000 vehicle, we knew that this is something that we could afford and work with. Since the Lambulance has come out, we've had several reach out to us, and we are hoping to get involved with many different charities and events and foundations where we can make a difference. The Gwyneth's Gifts Foundation has reached out to us, and that is a foundation that works to improve awareness of CPR and AED usage because of a young girl who died because no one knew how to do CPR. So we are hoping to get to do some work with them to be able to raise awareness for CPR and AED usage. So along with working at the pediatric facility that I work at, we have many plans to go to different hospitals and different fundraisers and events to where we can bring awareness for different medical conditions and other concerns like that. So I am from a very small town in Arkansas. There are no exotic cars anywhere around. And when you do see one, it's like, wow, that's amazing. So I'm definitely excited to be able to take it back home. The people there are gonna love it. I've already had so many people who've been excited to get to see an exotic car there in Arkansas. And so I'm excited that we get to do this. My family is very excited. They are nervous, but they're excited for this journey that we're gonna get to take together. So we've decided we're going to road trip home. We just thought it would be a fun adventure. I've got some people along with us that in case there are any breakdowns or things like that, that we are gonna have people to be able to fix it up and get home safely. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and so I don't see any time in the near future getting rid of it at all. So we all know that this car has had kind of a rough past, and so we are looking forward to changing that and now being able to use it for good and for making a difference in people's lives. So my fiance is an EMT, and so we know that we're going to be able to work through this together. So we've decided that we're going to drive this car back home. It's Thursday. We're getting married on Saturday, and we have a rehearsal dinner on Friday. So if we break down, there's a chance we could miss the rehearsal dinner and maybe even the wedding on Saturday. We absolutely intend to make this our getaway car from the wedding. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that we get to drive away from the wedding in an exotic car. We never thought that would be possible. So actually, after the wedding, we're going on a honeymoon and are going to drive the coastal road. Unfortunately, we won't be driving the Lamborghini. It'll be something not quite as cool, an SUV, but it'll still be a fun experience. I just want to say thank you to Sway and to VINwiki and to all of my supporters out there. We never thought this would be possible, but we are so thankful for each and every one of you for making this dream come true.
Autotempest.com is the fastest and most powerful way to shop for your next car. They compile the results from all the major listing sites into one place. In fact, they just added another one, Facebook Marketplace. Just like they've always let you do with Craigslist, now you can search Facebook Marketplace nationally at the same time. No more typing in cities and adding your search radius and all that stuff. They put all the results into one place, and I love them for that. We appreciate their support of VINwiki and CarTrek and everything that we do here, but honestly, it's where I start most of my mornings, looking for whatever's gonna fill the next garage spot here. So check them out now at the link in the description below to find your next car. Autotempest.com, all the cars, one search.